Okay, so we are live. Hello guys and welcome back to today's class. So in previous tutorial what we did uh, till now we have built a website which looks something like this. So we have made a home page, we have blogs categories, we have about us, and we have a gallery, correct? So we have done till this. So now we are going in today's video we are going to see some more plugins, how you can work with plugins, and we are going to start with Elementor, and we'll see how you can work with Elementor, correct? So first of all, let's see, this website is looking in the coming in the block. So let's edit this theme and make it full screen. So for that what we can do is we can go to appearance, we can go to customize, then we can go to general options, and we can select site layout as wide, and then if you want to change content layout you can, and publish it. By doing this we'll achieve full screen. So now it's looking pretty good, correct? So now let's create about us page. So let's go to pages, let's go to pages and about us, let's do edit. So currently we are getting this new editor, uh, in the newer versions of WordPress we are getting this new editor, but the classic editor of WordPress was very convenient to use. So because of that we are going to add a plugin which is of classic editor, and we'll use that classic editor. So for that we are going to go to plugins, we are going to add a new plugin, search for classic editor, and as you can see 5 million plus active installations. Classic editor is somewhat makes your works easy. And we'll make it active. Okay, so now our classic editor is active. Let's go to setting and writing. So from here you can change if you want to use your block editor or classic editor. Currently I want to use classic editor, so we'll go with it. You'll see how it makes your works easier. Now let's go to about us page. See, so this is your classic editor. It gives you much more functionalities. So that does not give you the block editor. So I prefer if you use block classic editor only. So let's provide some dummy text over here. Let's generate some dummy text. Let's copy it, paste it over here. Let's make this bold, correct? Let's update this. Okay, so now we'll get our about us page. Okay, so in about us, let us include one more plugin, which is smart slider. Let's go to plugins. Let's add a new plugin. Let's install it. So it is installed. Let's activate it. Yeah, so after activating this, you'll get a smart slider over here. So click on that. So you'll get an interface which looks something like this. Press don't show again. And from here, what we want to do, we want to make a slider, or let's say carousel effect on our about us page. So let's create a new project. Let's make a slider and simple. Let's create it. Let's add some slides over here. Let's add images. Okay, so these are our slides. Okay. Now what you can do is you can save it. Then copy this short code which is over here. Copy this. You can give alias over here if you want to. And if you also if you know PHP code, you can copy this and go to site setting, and then you can paste it on the PHP header files. Let's go to pages. Let's go on about us. And paste your code over here and update it. So now it's updated. Let's go onto the site and see. So we have to decrease its size. It's giving us the full screen. So let's go to that and see how we can do it. Go on to the size. Let's give it boxed. You can also give controls if you want to. Arrow looks nice only, so we'll let it be. If you want to add shadow thumbnails, you can. I'm not going to. Add some animations if you want to. Let's say we want to add crossfade. Let's start the autoplay. Yeah, that's about it. Let's save it. Now go to your website and check it. So yeah, now it looks nice. Let's decrease this to 1000. 1 second. In every 1 second it will autoplay. So yeah, now this will look something like this. It looks nice. Correct? Now let's say we want to make a contact us page. For that, what we can do is we have to install a plugin. So let's add new plugin. So we'll install this plugin. So this plugin will help you to connect with the users. So user will upload their query, and this plugin will help us to generate the email and send it. So this will not work for you guys now, but if you are hosting your website online, so you can use that email to send your emails. So now we are getting this contact here. Go to that. Let's add one new contact form. So here in this text area, you can change your fields however you would like to. So this is your text box and this is your label which will come over here. Then in the mail section, this is the mail to which you want to send your email. So over here, your email will come, like at what email address you want to get the email. In here, it will come, it will show where it's coming from. So for now it is dummy emails, so it won't work. But if you are hosting your website, so provide that email over here, so then it will work. And in here, this is your message body, which is over here. So whatever user writes will come over here like this, and you can save it. Correct? Now copy this short code and let's make a new page. This page will call contact us. We'll paste that code over here and let's publish it. Now go to appearance, go to menus, and from over here you can see contact us. Add that to menu. Correct? Now save the menu. Now go to your website, refresh it, go to contact us. From here you can see this is your contact form. So user has to provide every field. These fields are mandatory. Okay. So user have to provide all the details. Let's provide some dummy text right now. It won't work as if we have not yet hosted this website. So it will show us an error because we are not providing the correct email addresses. But if you have hosted your website, you can provide that email address where I showed you, and then it will work just fine. Correct? Now let's say we want to show a map of show the Google map of your company's location over here. So for that, what you can do, there are two possible ways. You can install a plugin, or you can do it with Elementor. I'll show you that later. Or else you can put the iframe over here. If you guys have done the code, you might get the understanding of it. So for that, what you can do is, let's say I'm searching for Bangalore. Search Bangalore. Go to maps. Then what you can do is click on this share icon, click on embedded map. So from here you'll get your HTML code, the iframe. So copy that. Now let's go to the page where we want to show it. So let's go to the contact us page, edit it. Now the main thing that you have to understand is go to this text and then paste. Don't go to the visual and paste. We'll see what happens when you paste it over here in the visual. It will just print it on the website. Let's update it and see. So if you do this, it will just print it over here. So don't do that. Get it from over here and go to text and then paste it. Correct? Now update it and then go to your website, refresh it. So now you'll get a map of your location. Correct? You can also do this. This is the Google functionality only. You don't have to do anything. Now this looks nice. Now let's go to our home page. So if you observe, when we are moving from one page to another, it is not showing us anything while it's loading. So for that purpose, we are going to install a plugin which helps us show the preloader. So let's go to plugins. Let's go to add a new plugin. Let's search for preloader. And install the first one. Correct? Now activate this. So go to settings of preloader. From here you can change your settings. So it is taking background as white only. If you want to change it, you can. Then it's giving us the logo which is pre-built by them only, by the plugin only. Then you can select on which page you want to display this preloader. So we are going to go with entire website only. And then you have to copy this code. If this division code, you have to copy it. Copy this. Go to your header.php file. They have given the link over here. It comes in appearance only, so you can go from that only. If you want to, don't click on the link, just go to appearance and go to theme file editor and then go to the header.php file. Then you have to paste it above the body. So okay, paste it over here above the body after the head tag. And upload the file. This file is edited. Now go to your website, refresh it. So now if you see, you'll get a preloader. See? So it looks nice. Next thing which we want to do is, let's go to responsive. And if you see, this responsive menu is provided us by the theme only. So for many themes it won't work like this. This theme is good that they have provided this, but it won't work for every time. So for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to see how you can make a responsive menu. So for that purpose, go to plugins, go to add new plugin and search for responsive menu. And install this one. Activate it. So now you'll get an option of responsive menu over here. Go to that. So currently there are no menus over here. So create a new menu. Let's go with this menu only and click next. So we have created a menu with name navigation in our website. So it will get it automatically. So give your name over here, whichever you want to like. Let's say navigation responsive. Okay. And then create a menu. So now you can see how your menu will look like over here. So you can change it. So let's change some things in it. So go to menu styling. From here you can select what you have to style. So let's say what is in trigger icon. So text, let's say you want to change the color of it. See, so it's changed. Then let's say you want to provide background color as well. So let's provide it on the theme of red. On hover, let's say we want to make it something light. See how it looks like. Correct. Then you can also provide item styling if you want to. Let's provide background color. So if you purchase the pro version, you can do this, otherwise you cannot. You can also select for the active item background. So for that, what we are going to select, we are going to select on the base of red. It will look somewhat nice. Let's say this. Okay. You can also provide animation, but it is in the pro version only. You can select your menu background from over here. Okay, so now it looks nice. So update it. Go back. You can also create for every devices. So we are not going to do much more in it. So just update it and then close it. Go to your website and refresh it. Now see, we are getting a menu over here, which will look something like this. You can change all this content. It is very easy. Just you have to download that plugin. So this is how it will look now. This will do your work, but it will be not provided in every theme. So it is better to use this one. Correct? So now what we'll do, let's see. Let's go to this, go to plugins. Let's see, I have written some plugins. Let's make a menu now. Let's put up a news page where we can see news about anime. For that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to go to the plugins. We are going to add a new plugin. And now let's install a plugin. So install this one. So it's installed. Now activate it. Correct. So what is RSS feed? So RSS is real simple syndication. So what happens is many websites which are informative, they provide this RSS feed. So from which you can get a link and you can get the news and you can get the notifications. So what we are going to do, we are going to take that news from any website that is providing and we are going to put it on our website. So we are not going to generate a new RSS feed. We are just going to see how you can work with it. So for that, let's go into your browser and search for anime RSS feed URL. So there will be many websites that provide this. So go to this first link. Let's see. So they are providing something. So they provide an XML file. So what you have to do, you have to just copy this XML file link and paste it in your code. That will do your work. So copy this. Let's go to your website. Go to, let's say, pages, and we'll create a new page for news. Let's say news, and you have to also copy that short code which we just installed. You have to copy that first. Where did it go? Here it is. Go here, copy this code. This is a sample code, just copy this. Go to pages. Let's say on, we want to create a new one. So we have the news draft over here. Edit it. and paste your link over here. So if you observe, you are we are getting an URL over here. So what we have to do is go over here, copy this link and then paste it over here. Correct? Now you can save it and publish it. We also have to include one more plugin. So we have published it. Let's go to appearance and go to menus. So we have news. Let's add this to menu. So we have it now. Now save the menu. So it is saved. Go to your page, refresh it, go to news. It will take some time because it is getting the details. So yeah, if you see over here, you'll get the news. So we haven't done anything. We have just included that RSS feed over here. So it will give us the news every time they post some news on their website. So now if you click on read more, it will open the other website. Okay, so like this you can provide your RSS feed into your website. So let's say now what we want to do, we want to create a widget over here which includes your news, which gives you news. So for that, go to your plugins. Let's add one new plugin. The name of that plugin was, I guess, WP News and Scrolling Widget. So there are many widgets available, but I have made a list of that widgets which are pretty easy to use. So install this one. Now it is installed. Activate it. So we'll get a new news over here. It will work as posts only. So yeah, now we are getting news over here. So go to news. Skip this, it is promotion. From over here you can see all the things that they are providing. So we can add some news items over here. So let's say we want to add a, or else what we can do, go to plugins, go to RSS feed retriever, copy this code from over here, go back, and over here let's say all news. We'll also create some more news, but from here what we can do is, let's copy this, let's paste it over here. You can also allow and disallow comments from over here. So now you can publish it. Correct. Now let's go to your widgets. So let's add one widget over here. Go to the widget section. So from over here, take this and put it over here. So it is asking us for the number of items you want to show. So let's say 3. Let's say display date also. height and width, speed, pause, let's say for 2 seconds is good only. So now it's created. Let's update it. Go to your website, refresh. See, so we are not getting the animation right now, but let's see, when we create on all news, we'll get all the news over here. For that purpose, we have done this. So we can get all the news from one link. So now what we'll do, we'll add some more news. To see how the vertical scrolling looks like. Let's say copy some text, and in this classic editor you can add images from over here. So now that it is done, you can publish it. Add one more news item. Let's say add some photo over here and insert into the post. Now let's publish it. Go to your website and check. So see, now vertical scrolling is working. This is how you can do your vertical scrolling. Now next plugin which we are going to use is, we want to, let's say we want to post recent posts over here with photos of it, so it will look somewhat nice. For that, which plugin is are we going to use is recent post widget. So we are going to install that only. Let's go to plugins. Let's add a new plugin. So we can install this one. Let's activate this. Now go to your widget section. Let's remove this archive section. Let's add one more over here. Say recent posts. It is the title which will come onto your display. Number of posts, let's say 3. If you click on do not show the current post, so if you are on the current post, so it will come on the side navigation only, but it will not show the current post in that navigation. Then you can also show about author. Let's select date also. Maximum length of excerpt is, it's the summary of your post. Yeah, so this is it. It will look something like this. We have made it 3. Let's update this. Go to your website and refresh it. So now we can see recent posts with thumbnails. Correct? Let's get it this one step above. Let update this. So now it's looking nice, giving us 3 recent posts with thumbnails. Correct? So now what we want to do, let's say if your website is international, everybody is using your website is very popular. So let's say users want to read in different languages. So for that purpose, what you can do, go to plugins, go to add new plugin, search for Google Translator, install this one. So it will help us to translate our whole website into another language. So now that is installed, activate this. This is your Google Translator. Go to its setting. From over here, you can select your languages in which you want to translate your website. You can select all of them as well, but we'll select some of them. Let's say Arabic. Let's say English, Filipino, French, German, some Indian languages as well. Let's say Japanese. It's of course it's anime. Then select any language which you want. You can select switch a color from over here. So what this will do is this will show icon over here. So for that purpose, let's select this type of color. Let's say on the basis of red, we want to select a color which looks somewhat like this and save changes. Now go to your website. It's still loading. There is some issue with the internet, I guess. Okay, this is working just fine. So it might take a while if you are doing this for the first time. So now when you click on this translate button, let's say you want to read it in Gujarati. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so this looks something like this. If you want to change the language, you can again. घर blog हमारे बारे में. So you can read it in Hindi as well. And then you can go to your original text and you can close it. Correct? Next plugin which we are going to use is let's say we want to build some testimonials. So let's go on to the plugins, add one new plugin. From over here you can showcase your testimonials. So every website has uses testimonials. We don't need this testimonial in a current website, but if you are building some other website, it might be helpful. Activate this. So we'll get an option of testimonials. Okay, so here is testimonials. So you can add some testimonials. Let's add some title. Let's say Zenitsu. Let's copy some text. Let's add a featured image. Role is member, organization is, and then you can publish this. Let's add some more. We don't have the picture of Gojo, so we'll not take it. Let's give member the web merge only, and you can publish it. Let's add one more. Now go to your plugins, and then from there or here you can see the settings of your plugin. Go to plugins. Where did it go? So you have to copy some code from over here, or you can go to your settings and sorry, go to appearance, go to widgets. Not widgets, let's go to menu. Go to testimonials. Let's showcase this on pages only. Let's show this on the home page. Appearances, I guess we'll get it in widgets. Let's provide it in the menu only. We'll provide it in menu. Save the menu. So this is how your testimonial will look like now. Correct? So next plugin which we are going to see is, so we have done the classic editor, we have done the form, Google Translator, we have done the responsive menu. So we have done almost everything that you might need for your first website. So let's jump onto the Elementor now. So Elementor is pretty famous plugin. So go to plugins, add one new plugin, search for Elementor, and install this first one. You can observe over here it is used by 5 plus million active users. So Elementor helps you, it helps to make your works easier. It will help to use drag and drop to build your website, make it more attractive. Okay, so we have to create an account. Skip this theme. It will ask you for this for the first time only. Let's go to next. Skip this. Close this and exit this for now. So now go to your pages. Let's say you want to edit your about us page. So now you'll get an option which says edit it with Elementor. So we'll see one by one the tools of Elementor. So edit this with Elementor. First, let's say we don't want this text right now. Let's remove this text and let's see how you can work with adding your text. So from over here, you can edit your text. So let's add some text editor over here. Let's provide some dummy text. We do it from here only. Then you can update this. Now go to your website. We did it on the about us page. We will get this text box over here. So this will help us to do anything with our text. So you can make this changes from over here. Let's say you want to make it bold or italic or underline, whatever you want to do, you can do it from here. You can align your text as well. So next thing what we are going to say is let's see how you can set your grid layout in Elementor. So so you want to add some widget over here, right? So click on this plus icon and from over here you can select your layout. So let's say I want which looks something like 3 columns or 4 columns. I want to display some text or anything that you want. So let's say we are getting 2 parts first. So we'll get 2 boxes over here. Let's click on this. You can select your layout from over here as well. Click on this plus icon and give anything that you want to do. Let's say we want to provide some images over here. So just drag and drop this over here. And from over here, you can select your image from your gallery or media. Let's say we want to provide this photo over here and we want to provide some text in this one. Let's say we want to provide some text over here. Let's give some dummy text. Okay, and then you can update it. Now go to your website, check it. So this will help us create your grid layout. So you can see it looks very nice. So now what you want to do is, let's say we want to take some more grid layout and see how things works. So click on this. Let's say now what we want is, we want which looks something like this. So let's add one image over here. We'll also see how you can display your videos in this website using Elementor only. And we can also use Google Maps, so it makes our work very easier. Let's select this one. Go over here. Let's select one more image. Let's select some image over here. Let's say you want to give this one. Let's upload something else. Let's say one piece. And let's provide some dummy text over here. Okay, so now it looks nice. Now let's update this. Go to your website, refresh it and see how it looks. So it looks nice. Correct. Now we have provided Google Map on our contact us page. So let's see how you can provide your Google Map with Elementor. Let's close this for now. Go to your pages. In which page we provided? Contact us page. So go to contact us. Edit that. And edit this with Elementor. Let's say we'll delete this first. Okay, let's edit this with Elementor. Now let's see this Google Maps. So we have this contact us page. Let's add our Google Map over here. And you can provide your location from over here. So it will make your work easier. You don't have to go to your browser and get your iframe every time. So now it will help us. You can also provide your zoom and you can update this. Go to your website and check how it looks. So it looks somewhat nice before, correct? Now let's say what we want to provide is, let's go to home page. Let's say instead of this image or in between somewhere here, we want to provide carousel effect, so we can do that also. So exit this for now. Go to home page, edit this with Elementor. So we'll see for carousel. So which carousel do we want is, let's say we have loop carousel. So we'll use that one only. Or we can also make testimonial carousel. Let's provide this carousel. Where we want is over here. Okay, so this is providing with pro only. So we can't use this for now. I don't have in this account. But you can use this. You just have to drag this and drop this over here. And it will work just fine. You can do that also. So let's say you want to provide some video over here. So let's see how you can do that. So you can choose your video from over here. Let's say we go to YouTube and select some video which we want to show. Let's go to education diary. Let's provide the link for this video only. Go to here now and provide your link over here. Correct. So your video will come over here now. So we can select some more properties over here. Like you want to autoplay when website loads. You can select it from over here. Yes, I want to autoplay it. Play mode, let's make it on mute. So when the website loads, it will be mute only. And you can also start the lazy load. So it means that your website has loaded, but if the image is not loaded, it will show you some loading icon over there. Let's update this. Go to your website and then refresh it. As soon as your website is loaded, your video will be started. Correct. So this is how you can provide some video. Let's see some more things. You can also provide headings. You can also change your site settings from over here. You can change fonts, you can change global colors, you can also change site identity. We have all these options in our WordPress dashboard, but if you want to change, you can change from here also. So yeah, you can just go through all this and explore them. If you have the pro version for it, you can do much more work with it. You can also provide, let's see the general image carousel, so you'll get better understanding. We'll put it over here only. So let's select some images. Let's make it 3, or let's say 2. This will look nice. You can also change resolution. You can change your icons from over here. Arrow and dots are looks nice, that's why I've taken this. Let's say 2 at a time will be scrolled, otherwise only one will scroll at a time. Now you can update this. So this makes your work easier, otherwise you have to install various plugins and do that. Go to your website and refresh it. So now we can see a carousel over here, correct? It looks nice. Let's exit this. So this is how you can work with your Elementor. Just go to Elementor and check all the tools which are available. It is pretty easy to use and it makes your works very easy. So I hope you have gained some knowledge in this webinar. And if you liked something or disliked something, kindly drop it in the comment section.